Toxic individuals are everywhere and are a common feature in close relationships. According to a study, 48.8% of men and 48.4% of women experienced psychological aggression by a partner. Toxic traits can be displayed at work, at home, in relationships, community, and online. This video will review 10 toxic personality traits you should watch out for. Before we explore these traits, it is first necessary to understand what is a toxic personality. A personality trait refers to the characteristics that reflect how a person thinks, feels, and behaves. These characteristics are innate, consistent, stable, and integral to who they are as individuals. Trait number 1, manipulation. Manipulative individuals use deceitful or exploitative tactics to control others. They can be skilled at making others feel guilty, responsible, or indebted to them, making it hard to say no or to leave them. Overall, people manipulate others to exercise control and get their needs met. Trait number 2, dishonesty. Everyone engages in another form of dishonesty from time to time, including withholding information. It is human nature, and people sometimes do it to protect something important. A chronically dishonest person takes lying and deceit to another level. They lie by default. The psychological term for it is pathological lying, which often goes hand in hand with deceitfulness to cover up other lies. Dealing with a partner or friend with this trait can cause you to develop deep distrust or become cynical, making it hard to trust them and build a healthy relationship. Trait number 3, narcissism. Narcissistic individuals have excessive self-importance and a lack of empathy for others. 3 frequently used tactics of narcissists are manipulation, gaslighting, and trauma bonding. Narcissists tend to manipulate and exploit others for their gain, making them difficult to have healthy relationships with. Trait number 4, lack of empathy. People who lack empathy are unable to understand or share the feelings of others. This makes them unresponsive to the needs and feelings of others, making them difficult to communicate with. Trait number 5, unapologetic. These individuals often refuse to say sorry. Instead, they will rationalize their bad behavior when you call them out. They do not care about your feelings. Because toxic people tend to lack self-awareness, they are unable or incapable of acknowledging their mistakes. An inability to feel guilt, shame, remorse, or downright maliciousness may also explain why you rarely get an apology. If they do apologize, it is usually a half-hearted apology. Trait number 6, controlling. Toxic people seek to exert and maintain control over others. It could be about anything from what you do, say, think, and feel to what friends you should have. Control individuals need to do this to feel superior. These individuals will insist on having things their way, cannot take no for an answer, or try to change you. Trait number 7, aggressiveness. Aggressiveness involves interacting with people in a hostile and threatening manner. It can be displayed as psychological aggression and physical assault. These individuals try to control others by dominating and intimidating others to gain respect or control. Aggressive behaviors can be emotionally and psychologically harmful because it causes feelings of fear or anxiety. Trait number 8, vindictive. This is one of the toxic traits you need to know about, particularly because it can lead to harm. Relationships thrive when we can empathize and forgive, but not vindictive people. Vindictive individuals hold grudges for a very long time. Instead of letting bygones be bygones, they are intent on payback. Someone with a vindictive personality is reasonably calculating. They will plot to get back at you for petty things and perceived slights dating back months or years. Their mindset aligns with spitefulness and a strong desire for revenge. Trait number 9, victim mentality. Some people believe life dealt them a bad hand. These individuals are often complaining about problems after problems. People with a victim mindset want you to believe they are weak and hopeless and may even threaten suicide to get your attention. Playing the victim is their way of getting you to feel sorry for them and offer forms of assistance. Trait number 10, ignore boundaries. There is a good chance you have had your boundaries crashed dealing with a toxic person. Disrespecting boundaries is a major red flag whether they are someone you recently met or have known all your life. Setting personal boundaries is acceptable, as they help build respectful and meaningful relationships. However, boundary crashers continue to violate established guidelines and boundaries that you have for yourself. Final thoughts on toxic personality traits. At some point, I am sure you have dealt with someone with at least one of these toxic traits. Being around a toxic person affects your happiness and peace of mind. Distance yourself if necessary to protect your well-being. Conversely, if you are the one who possesses these negative characteristics, self-help methods and therapy can help you change the way you behave toward others. If you find this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe and share it with those who might benefit from watching it. Thanks so much for watching and see you in our next video.